Well, it is full steam ahead for the winter season. How will that affect your students' education? As the storms come in and school goes out, Storm Team 10's Matt Gregory went to find out how Wabash Valley educators keep your students safe.
Winter is the one time of year where students look forward to weather. Winter storms, when you were a student or maybe even for your kids, were almost a reason to celebrate. On the other side of that coin, school administrators, they're tasked with the job of not just educating the Wabash Valley, but keeping your children safe. So we went to find out what the decision-making process looks like for calling schools and for delays. From the educators themselves. Looking at the Wabash Valley, we have a diverse group of school districts. In Vigo County, we have a more urban city setting, if you will. In the other counties like Park, Sullivan, or Knox County, more rural. And then we have rural counties in Illinois, grouped differently because they're in a different time zone. Each superintendent we spoke with says the morning begins the night before, watching the weather forecast media outlets like yours truly provide. Then in Vigo County, the staff hits the streets before the sun is up.
I'll get up and get in my car. I take it off a four-wheel drive. I am going out at that point in the morning and driving the roads. And at that same time, my director of transportation, Frank Fennell, does the same thing.
And when we traveled down to Sullivan, we found the same thing. However, smaller school districts, smaller staffs, but still many miles of road to cover, well, that presents a challenge.
We basically we work together. Like I'll call Dr. Baker at Northeast. I may call Dr. Bobe at North Knox. We kind of confer what's the weather like there. They've been out driving the roads in the morning. Maybe Mr. Carazia at Linton, and we all kind of work together in making a decision.
Moving into Illinois, they do the same thing. In fact, their superintendents told us they check weather in the more western counties to see what's in store for them. But when it comes to delays, those are rare in Illinois.
We find that often the road conditions, that basically just gives us an hour that we could delay. And we find that oftentimes the road conditions aren't going to be that much different, with a 1 hour delay.
As you can see, whether it's Indiana or Illinois, rural or urban, there's almost a full day of work that goes in before the sun rises. For Storm Team 10, I'm Matt Gregory.
When bad weather does hit, for the latest on delays and cancellations, visit our website, WTHI-TV.com.